There are three tenses that are classified into continuous tenses. That is past continuous tense, present continuous tense, and future continuous tense. Past continuous tense. We use the past continuous tense for an action which was happening at a particular time in the past. That means past continuous tense is used when the action which was happening at a point of time in the past, or when an action was repeated frequently in the past, or an action that was a gradual development. Now, this is in context with the past, but either it has happened at a point of time in the past, or it was repeated frequently in the past, or it was a gradual development in the past. For example, first sentence, we were watching TV when Anil called. Now, in this sentence, the verb is watching because it is an action that is being done. Now, were watching. Were is the past tense of an action that is being done in the past because it was happening at a point, at a certain point, where we were watching TV when Anil called. Now, when Anil called, the process or the action of the TV being watched was happening at that time. So, were watching is the verb, but it is a past continuous tense because it was happening at a particular time in the past. So that is why were watching is in the past continuous tense. Second sentence, it was raining when I came out. Now, in this sentence, the act of rain was done in the past. So, was raining is the verb. But it is in the past continuous tense. Because when the person came out, it was raining. The action was being done. The act of raining was done when that person came out. So, was raining is a past continuous tense or is in the past continuous tense. Present continuous tense. We use present continuous tense to talk about things which are happening now. That means present continuous tense is used for an action that is happening currently, but not necessarily at this point of time. It is also used for a definite action in the future, but it is still different from future tense. Don't get confused in future tense and present continuous tense. You are sure that it is going to happen in the future, so it is known as a definite action. That for sure will happen in future. Also, a present continuous tense is used when an action is currently taking place. For example, first sentence, Anil is doing his homework. Now, in this sentence, the action is doing, that is being done by Anil. So, is doing is the verb. It is in the present tense, but it is in the present continuous tense. That means it is happening currently. Anil is doing his homework. That means he is currently doing his homework. He is completing his homework right now, at this moment. So, is doing is a present continuous tense. Second example, it looks like it is raining. Now, in this sentence, raining is an act that is being done, but in the present tense. That means it is still raining. So, is raining is a present continuous tense because it is still happening, it is ongoing. So, that is why it is a present continuous tense. Future continuous tense. We use future continuous tense for an action which will be happening in the future. That means future continuous tense, it describes an action that will continue for some time in the future. For example, first sentence, Rohan will be reading here this evening. Now, in this sentence, reading is an action that will be done by the noun Rohan, but it is going to happen in the future. So, will be plus the verb reading is a future continuous tense. So, will be reading is a future continuous tense. Here this evening. So that means it's a morning or afternoon right now. And it is being said that he is going to read in the future. That evening or this evening. So will be reading is the future continuous tense. Second example, he will be riding a bike today. Now in this sentence, riding is a verb. Again, it is an action that is being done by the pronoun he. But it is going to happen in the future. So today can be, if it is in the morning, that means in the afternoon, evening, or night. But it is going to happen today. So will be plus the verb riding is a future continuous tense. That is, will be riding is the future continuous tense because it is going to happen at some point, at some time. So it is a future continuous tense.